Hey everybody, a lot of people have been asking me about a detailed parts list for the Supercharger Kit, so I just want to get right to the bottom of it and just start walking you guys through everything that I have for this kit, so that way you guys could really actually make it and actually get your car supercharged. So here we go. So for intercooler piping, that's one elbow, one straight, one elbow. Now this is my MAF sensor. This is from my AEM intake, but you could probably just get one from an auto parts store, like just the MAF sensor pipe, and get it to the right size. I also just spliced wire to make it reach this far. You can also get an extension for it. Then we have two blow-off valve pipes. They're tile knockoffs, both bolted down firmly, and they're on their own piping right here. We get another elbow piece here. Then we have kind of like a little 90 degree here. And then through here we have just another connector to another little 90 degree pipe there, as you can see from here. I just pop this off. Then we have a longer 90 degree pipe here that goes to the intercooler. Then from here we get another pipe here, and that's from that other 90 degree I had in the other video, to a connector piece to basically an eBay, Amazon intercooler. Then from this side here, we have another longer 90 degree pipe that goes up there. So from the intercooler, that's the other 90 degree pipe that goes from the intercooler. Another 90 degree up here to another short 90, another elbow that goes into the supercharger right here. Intercooler, this is a fabricated base plate because this is what would bolt onto the intake manifold. So this is sheet metal, and this is a little exhaust 2.5-inch pipe that you would get at AutoZone. Then over here, that's where it bolts up to the supercharger. So another elbow, another short 90 degree to air filter right here. That's everything for the intake. Now let's move on to the smaller stuff. This belt right here is 99.5 inches, 6 ribs. So the part number for that, I believe, is just 0995K6 at Advanced Auto. This is 10 gauge steel angle iron. This is definitely getting fabricated because it's just kind of ugly. But basically, I'm going to measure from here to here and get an actual 10 gauge angle iron and get that the right size. Same thing for this here. Make a nice cleaner weld there. But that's for later down the road. Now for the tubing. This right here is for your brake booster. That's the original thing. So it's teed off here. One of the tees goes here to the blow-off valves, and then the boost gauge, right? That's where I'm routed through the firewall here. And then it tees off there, and then it goes right in here. And those are all cranked down. They won't stay on unless you crank them down because it's under boost. For this line right here, that's normally hooked up to your intake. This goes over here to this line here, and if you can see, this is another fabricated base plate for the supercharger because this cannot be under boost. So with that plus the boost gauge that I have in the car right now, that's everything you need. That's 10 gauge angle iron for the fabrication of the bracket. Let me show you real quick where that's bolted on. So one bolt is right here for the alternator, that's bolted on, and the other one is right down here. Like I said, I want to redo this whole bracket, this thing too. It's just messy. I was just too antsy to get the whole thing bolted on that I was just like, you know what, it works, I got it on. So that's going to be cleaned up nice and pretty later down the road when I have the time. Yeah. One thing that's very important to recognize is the MAF sensor cannot be too close to the throttle body because the recirculating air will bounce off of the throttle body and mess with the MAF sensor, and it will stall out immediately. That's what happened to me. I relocated a little bit further down so there would be more airflow in between. Before, my MAF sensor was here. Relocated it here because if it was before, when it was here, it like the recirculating air just bounced and just basically told the car to stall. And so I relocated it here, lengthened it, but like I said, you can get a lengthener for it. But other than that, that is basically everything that I can think of at this moment. Oh yeah, the hood. Let me show you real quick. So because I did the WRX front end swap, I had to make a little cutout in the insulation. I took the insulation out completely, but the other thing for the hood scoop, because I'm running a hood scoop. So this right here, I had to completely cut out. I have to get some more clips so that way it's actually held up right here. But basically I cut that out because when I do close the hood, I have enough clearance here to shut it with the supercharger, so I don't have to cut the hood out or anything.